Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing very healthy and at the same time very good. Today I'm going to show you a very simple snacks recipe which I call tuna kebab or tuna tikkia. In Bangladesh, kebab means tikkia, like this shape kebab, we call it tikkia. Whatever you want to call, you can say, there's no problem, but the taste is so yummy. And I'm using tuna. Obviously you know tuna is a fish. You can actually follow the same process, you can use meat, but because I'm showing you the fish kebab, so I hope you're gonna like this recipe, and I'm gonna show you the easiest one. I have two kind of tuna kebab, but this one is the easiest one for everyday eating or everyday snacks. So just stay with me and enjoy the whole recipe. So to make my tuna kebab, I'm using canned tuna, and I'm using 4 cans of tuna, and this tuna is actually in water, like fresh water. So I'm gonna drain this water and then I'm gonna make it a little bit dry, like I'm gonna press it and the all water gonna go, and that's after that I'm gonna use this tuna. And yeah, I'm making quite a lot, so I need at least 4 cans of tuna. You can see this is like the tuna chunk, and which is available in everywhere now. In my tuna kebab, some people use actually fresh onion, but I prefer to fry my onion first because that tastes much better. And at the same time, you can keep your kebab at least 2 weeks in the fridge, so it's not gonna go bad very quickly if you are not using raw onions. That's why I actually fried my onion like 7-8 minutes with a little bit of salt, and that's how it looks, which is like normal caramelized onion. But if you want fresh onion, you can go for it, but trust me, if you add onion just like me, how I'm doing it, your kebab gonna be so yummy. So yeah, I took around like 1 cup of caramelized onion. And as a herb, I'm using 1 tablespoon of coriander root, just the root, 1 tablespoon of mint, chopped mint, and 1 tablespoon of green chili, chopped green chili. So mint, coriander root, and green chili. So at the same time, I actually boiled 3 potatoes as well. Some people use lentil, like mashed lentil. Some people use mashed chickpea, but I prefer in my kebab potato because I love potato anyway. It's just to help binding, you know, like when you give the shape, that potato gonna help to keep the shape. And I'm using like adding like 3 small potato. Now I'm adding half teaspoon of coriander powder. And for the mint, this kebab gonna be amazing. So mint is must in this kebab. Now I'm adding around half teaspoon of cumin powder. I'm not adding too much spices because tuna have its own flavor. Then I'm adding so much mint, coriander. I want the fresh flavor from those herbs. I'm adding half teaspoon of red chili powder. A little bit more than half teaspoon, actually around 1 teaspoon. It's so yummy. This kebab is so good. You can use it as a sandwich stuffing, or with paratha, with roti, with pulao, with rice. Oh, it's amazing. And half teaspoon of garam masala powder. This is the garam masala powder. Actually have clove, cardamom, bay leaf, and cinnamon. Just 4 basic whole spice. Half teaspoon of garam masala powder. So I'm using chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, and garam masala powder. And I'm gonna add around 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, just normal breadcrumbs. When we fry something, the breadcrumb we use exactly the same breadcrumb. That also gonna give a little bit of crunchiness inside my kebab, and at the same time that gonna help a little bit to bind my kebab as well. And now I'm gonna start mashing them. Oh, at the same time I need 1 egg as well. That also for binding purpose. That gonna help. So now I'm gonna mash everything together, and yeah, I'm gonna mash them together. So I already mashed my potatoes and onions and all other herbs and spices. You can see how it looks. I didn't use any garlic or ginger because it's a fish kebab. That's why I don't like too much of garlic ginger, but you can go for garlic ginger, maybe 1 teaspoon. If it's a meat kebab, then I will use garlic and ginger paste. So did you see how dry my tuna is? I pressed it in the sink, so there is no water left anymore, so it's dry. And now I'm gonna mix everything together. and I'm gonna add the egg as well. So what I was saying, I didn't add any garlic or ginger paste because it's a fish kebab, and I like to keep the fresh flavor from the herbs, from the mint, from the chili, from the spices. But if you are making this similar kebab with lamb, beef or chicken, add around 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. So after adding the egg, now I'm gonna mix them more because they need to be like properly, tuna chunks need to be properly broken and mixed up with the spices. And this mint, oh my god, this is one of the amazing part of this kebab. If you are following my recipe, mint is must, and coriander root and green chili, actually everything. It's so yummy. So now my mixture is done, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give it like a normal flat round shape, exactly the way we make kebab or tikkia. Tikkia, Bengali people obviously understand, Indian and Bengali people what tikkia means, but it's just flat round shape. And then you can see I already beaten 2 eggs, and I took a little bit of breadcrumbs. It's just for frying purpose. If you don't have breadcrumb, there is no problem. Just beat some egg and dip it in the egg and fry it. But I have breadcrumbs, that's why I'm giving it a little bit of chefy looks. And if you want like the restaurant kind of color, you can add a little bit of food color in your breadcrumbs, like dry food color, not wet obviously. Dry food color, sprinkle of food color, and then it's gonna be like red or bit orangish, just like the shop looking. But I don't like food color, so I'm just skipping this part. So this is the part. That's how I like, but you can make it more smaller or bigger or more flat. It's totally up to you. And now I'm gonna dip it in the egg mixture or beaten egg. Yeah. And from there, straight away, I'm gonna put it in the breadcrumbs. As I said, if you don't have breadcrumbs, just don't bother. But if you would like to make it like very good looking kebabs, then yeah, just use it. And I'm using my other hand or left hand just to press my kebab in the dry breadcrumbs. I think you all already know about this method, so there is nothing new. And now I'm gonna keep it in a plate, and I'm gonna make all the kebab first, just like that, and then I'm gonna start frying them. At the same time, in a pan, I already added around like a half cup of oil. So I'm not gonna shallow fry it. At the same time, I'm not gonna deep fry it. It's just in between. So it's not gonna be too much oil though. It's just a little bit more than shallow fry. So my oil is hot now. I already added some of my kebabs here. If you have enough time, you can put this kebab in the fridge for 1 hour, and after chilling in the fridge for 1 hour, then you can fry it. But I don't have enough time, that's why I'm frying it directly. But trust me, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna be soft, it's gonna be very handy and very easy to fry. So it's totally up to you. You can fry it later or you can fry immediately. But yeah, that's how it looks. Now I'm gonna fry it till it's like golden red and good color, how I like. So here you go guys, this is my tuna kebab or tuna tikkia is ready for you. And as you noticed, I chose the simple way to make my kebab. And trust me, if you if you have children, if you have any party or some guests are coming over, this is one of the easiest snack you can make like within 10 minutes. And there is no complicacy, there is no rough ingredients. It's very easy. So I hope you're gonna like this recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And I hope you're gonna make this kebab and you're gonna enjoy it a good cup of coffee or a good cup of tea. So yeah, take care, bye bye, ta-da.